Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today let's discuss a very special project that I'm excited to share with you, my latest single release, Granny's Prayers. Now this track is a bit of a departure from my usual style, and I want to take you sort of behind the scenes to explore the creative process and the technical side, and most importantly, the lessons learned from stepping outside of my comfort zone. First off, let's talk about the inspiration behind Granny's Prayers. Now this song is a heartfelt tribute to the power of faith and family, inspired by none other than my precious grandmother, known to the family as Granny O. Now it draws from my own experiences and pays homage to the stories that I've heard over the years concerning this good, godly woman. And what's unique about this project is the genre shift. As many of you know, I usually dabble in blues, folk, pop, and even some rap, but this time I ventured into a more country-sounding song. So you may be asking, why the genre departure? Well, in my search to explore a different soundscape and storytelling approach to this topic, I felt that this genre was a perfect fit for the message that I wanted to convey. My grandmother was a big fan of bluegrass and Southern gospel, so it honestly seemed like a good fit. Was it a challenge? Absolutely, but one that I was happy to delve into. Let's talk a little bit about the creative process for Granny's Prayers. First and foremost, this felt very natural to me, and while every song is different and a lot of them will sort of shape themselves as you begin to delve into them, this one definitely started with the lyrics first, which required very little thought on my behalf. I mean, have you ever had a song that you were writing and it just seemed as if it was sort of writing itself? This was definitely one of mine, and while I did have to make some adjustments to fit the arrangement, I wanted the words to be authentic and relatable, capturing the essence of the faith and the hope that she gave everyone who met her. From there, I moved on to focusing solely on the arrangement process. I incorporated elements typical of a country song like slide guitar and mandolin, and leaned more into an acoustic-driven sound while still maintaining my own unique touch. Now, recording was a journey in itself. I had to adapt my vocal style to suit this genre, which was honestly an exciting challenge. It pushed me to explore new techniques and approaches which I felt broadened my vocal range and expression tremendously. Now, as for the technical details, for this track I focused more on capturing the raw emotion of the lyrics and the warmth of the acoustic instruments. I used a stereo pair mic setup on two different acoustics to get a good wide sound that would fill the frequency spectrum, and then I blended the two to ensure a clean and authentic sound from both. Likewise, in order to get a more raw feeling, I used a high-end Yamaha mixed with an Amazon find that, in all honesty, sounded way better than I had anticipated. Now, when it came to the mixing stage, mixing was all about balance, ensuring that the vocals were up front and center while the instrumentation provided a rich, supportive backdrop. And I also paid particular attention to the EQ and compression settings to maintain this genre's warmth, this organic feel, and of course, mastering all of this was just the final polish, making sure that everything sounded cohesive and radio ready. So all of this said, one of the biggest lessons that I'd like to pass on from this project is the importance of stepping outside of your comfort zone. Granny's Prayers was a venture into uncharted territory for me, and for the most part, it was a risk, but it was worth it. Challenging myself to write and produce in a genre that I'm not typically associated with not only expanded my musical abilities, but also gave me a new perspective on songwriting and production as a whole. Now, I have told people for years on this channel to try and write something outside of your preferred genre if you want to get out of the rut that you're in. And after having not released a song in over 2 years, this was the shot in the arm that I needed to get back in the saddle again. And I can tell you that these things that I've been telling you over the years on this channel, they work. Now, all this said, it's not about abandoning your style. It's about adding new skills to your reservoir. And each genre has its own set of nuances and techniques, and by exploring them, you're going to become a more versatile and well-rounded musician. So don't be afraid to experiment. Don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone. Try a new genre. Try adding some instrumentation you're not typically used to recording. It's going to help to make you a better recording engineer and mixing engineer in the long run. So whether you're a seasoned artist or you're just starting, stepping outside the box can lead to incredible growth, unexpected discoveries, and you might even find that you're going to respect another genre more than you did previously after having seen the back end of how it's made. Thank you all so much for joining me today for this journey sort of behind the music of Granny's Prayers. I hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the creative and the technical aspects of the project. If you haven't listened to the song yet, be sure to check it out, and right now it's available on YouTube and Amazon Music, but it will soon be available in every major online store. Of course, a link is provided below for you to check that out. Sort of some parting words as well. Remember that music is all about growth and exploration. So keep challenging yourself, keep experimenting, and most importantly, keep making music. Until next time, remember as well that we can dream alone, we can even create alone, but together, we can achieve so much more. God bless.